Hi guys. Um, Third and final video. I'll be more energetic this time because watching my last video back, I could barely hear myself, so I apologize for that. Um, Basically, let's sort the bloody camera. Basically, I wanted to do one more video. I wanted to do this video for a while, but I mentioned it in my WrestleMania event video that I done earlier today. Um, and that is the AJ Styles story and how brilliantly done that is and how that should have been the John Cena story from last year. I mentioned it in my previous video, but I honestly think they've done it perfectly. Now that's a road to redemption story that you could believe if AJ Styles won the world title after that, you could get behind that shit. And I think that's where it's done really beautifully. I think you've got to kind of do it to try and find out where you're at with it. You've got to see how fans will react to it. And I think it's intriguing because here you had AJ Styles, a high flying, clean cut company boy. He is basically the John Cena of TNA. Um, and he went on losing streak after losing streak, and then but didn't go regular losing streaks. He'd win it every now and again. But generally, he couldn't buy a win. Just couldn't buy a win. And then he came out and just said, basically just said, fuck this. I don't give a shit about anything anymore. Right? I'm gonna do my own thing. But you didn't see the motherfucker for a couple of months. And you're like, okay, what the fuck is up with AJ Styles? Then alright, they did a bit of a cheesy kind of a let's go to his home and do a behind the scenes uh, real life story and see what was happening. And you saw a completely different AJ Styles. You didn't see one that was clean shaven. You saw one that had a full grown beard, overgrown hair, looked like a fucking tramp. Like, but that was perfect. Like you almost didn't recognize him. Like riding a motorcycle away, not saying anything to anybody. Perfect. Comes back in, attacks anyone that's around him. Face, heel, doesn't matter. Attacks anyone around him. Perfect. You send him after one of your biggest stars there in James Storm. Perfect. Just check, check, check. You still don't know who's aligned with, what he's aligned with. You don't have him speak until as recently as last week. By which point he's been around for about 4 or 5 weeks now. You make him fight different. You make him submit people. You make him do something stuff that he's not even used to doing. Like, just completely revamp, repackage the character. That's how you do it. And this all started because he was locked out of the battle. He was locked out of the world title picture until Battle for Glory 2013. That's what you do. And then you have the opposite scale, the other company, who has their company boy do a road to redemption story. Their road to redemption story being that as soon as Brock Lesnar comes in, John Cena beats him. Oh yeah, the year's off to a rubbish start. Just beat one of the biggest stars to ever be in the WWE. But okay, no problem. You then lose to John Laurinaitis. Okay. Then who else did you really lose to? Whilst I don't think he deserves Superstar of the Year for a year, yes, you lost to The Rock. Yes, you lost to John Laurinaitis. I think you lost to CM Punk maybe once. I don't really remember you losing to anyone else of significance. It was the worst road to redemption story I think I have ever seen, ever. Um, and oh, don't even do this. Oh, I got divorced, and I'm gonna put that in there. It's like, oh, come on, motherfucker. You were really divorced. You should have capitalized on it. You should have took advantage of that whole divorce story, or that whole divorce angle. But you didn't. So don't try and take advantage of it now. Put it on the headline like everybody didn't know. So only the casual fans wouldn't know that. Casual fans wouldn't know you got divorced. Only because we know that you got divorced. But casual fans wouldn't know that. So it's just, and then you have a Wayne fucking Royal Rumble. You know, it would have been more interesting had he had Ryback knocked him out instead. Because then he could have sent Ryback after Del Rio, kept Del Rio as a heel, which I think would have worked better, um, and done it that way. Have Del Rio win the belt by all means, but then have Ryback versus Del Rio. And then you have probably so Ryback as the Royal Rumble winner. Then you have John Cena challenge um, um, challenge The Rock. And the thing is that what I found fucking dumb about it is that you had Cena win the Royal Rumble only to have a match with CM Punk anyway to face The Rock. So why the fuck does Cena need to go over at Royal Rumble? That always baffled me. That always baffled me. I don't understand. Like, what would have been more interesting is if you had Cena go on a massive, massive, massive downturn, massive loss run. And you take SummerSlam to Royal Rumble off, right? Now, I said in my previous video, if you have Cena go over, then you could do it that way, that would be more plausible. But what would have been more interesting is if he did everything he could. He knocked everybody out of the ring, throwing everybody out, and it came to Ryback. And then just as he was about to knock Ryback out of the ring, he made a mistake. So he's almost there, but not quite there. And he's doubting himself now, and Ryback knocked him out of the ring. So he snaps, absolutely snaps, goes fucking ape shit, tears everything within the arena apart, comes on Raw next day, demands showdown with The Rock, demands to see The Rock in the ring. He says, I don't care what I have to do. I need to face you at WrestleMania. I need to face you at WrestleMania. Oh man, that would have been a good way of doing it. Anything else than what they ended up doing. Because now Cena has the title. Whereas if Cena had gone through an actual redemption story, people could have been like, alright, cool. No. They're doing something a little bit different with him. I can buy it. Or they would have been like, alright, cool. He's a bit repackaged. Maybe I can buy into the Cena a little bit. You can't tell me he's been through a redemption story. Alright, he didn't deserve Superstar of the Year, but damn sure didn't have the worst year in the world. Like, like people don't buy that. And that's the sort of reason why people say it's phony and this, that, and the other. Because it's like, no, motherfucker, you didn't have the worst year of your life. You still beat Brock Lesnar. You still beat CM Punk. You still beat a number of other people. Like, I don't buy that. And it saddens me because whenever I watch the AJ Styles story, that is everything the John Cena story should have been and wasn't. Just more evidence of how out of touch the writing, the ideas, the strategic, uh, uh, the strategic uh, idea of how the story should go have just gone. It's just completely out of touch. No one seems to know what they're doing. And for me, as a wrestling fan, it's so sad. It angers me. I just thought yet again, another subject matter I thought I would share with you my thoughts on. Um, my last rant video tonight. So subscribe, comment, like, discuss right after this video if you like. Um, hit me up basically. Okay, but I'll probably comment every now and again when I can. Alright, take care. Peace.